I JBN, Dr. Brajraj Singh Chauhan, Student Professor, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, University Jaipur, Department of FEM, Program DET CS, first semester, and course is Applied Mathematics. Our session of today is Trigonometric Identities. We all are knowing about the trigonometric identities, that is sin A, cos A, tan A, cosec A, sec A, cot A. And quotient identity is tan A is equal to sin A upon cos A, cot A is equal to cos A upon sin A. And according to angle cos minus A is equal to cos A. If any angle is negative, then cosine of that particular angle is equal to that particular angle. Sin minus A is equal to minus sin A. Tan minus A is equal to minus tan A. Sec minus A is equal to sec A. It is because cos minus A is equal to cos A. Cosec minus A is equal to minus cosec A. Cot minus A is equal to minus cot A. Even odd functions. So cosec and sec is even, and remaining 4 is odd function. And reciprocal identity is cosec A is equal to 1 upon sin A, sin A is equal to 1 upon cosec A, sec A is equal to 1 upon cos A, cos A is equal to 1 upon sec A, cot A is equal to 1 upon tan A, tan A is equal to 1 upon cot A. Now in the 2-dimension space, here is 4 quadrant. First quadrant, you all are learn this statement, all student take calculus. Here there is 4 word all, A for all, S for student, T for take, C for calculus. A is for the first quadrant, S for the second quadrant, T for the third quadrant, and C for the fourth quadrant. A means all. All means in first quadrant all trigonometric ratios, that is sin, cos, tan, cosec and sec. All trigonometric ratio is positive or greater than or equal to 0 in first quadrant. From 0 to 90 degree, this is first quadrant. In this quadrant, all values of the sin, cos, tan, cosec, sec is positive. Next quadrant, all, then student. Student means S, or S. Sin is start from the S, so S is stand for the sin. Now if sin is positive, then it is essential cosec also positive. So in the second quadrant, sin and cosec, only 2 ratio is positive, other is negative. So by this statement we are remember through analogy, all student take calculus means in first quadrant all positive, in second quadrant S stand for sin and inverse of sin cosec. Here reciprocal of sin is cosec. So sin and cosec positive and all negative. T for the third quadrant, T stand for tan. And if T stand for tan positive, then cot also positive. So in third quadrant, tan and cot positive, and other trigonometric ratios is negative. Last 4 quadrant, calculus. So C stand for cos. If cos positive, then sec also positive. So cos and sec is positive and other is negative. So it is very easy to remember through the statement, all student take calculus. A, all means first quadrant, S for the second quadrant, T for the third quadrant, and C for the fourth quadrant. And all positive, S means sin and cosec positive, T for tan and cot positive, and C for cos and uh, sec is positive and other is negative. So you all are remember this these formulas through this statement. Unit circle. Radius of circle is 1, x is equal to cos theta, y is equal to sin theta, then x square plus y square is equal to 1 and sin square plus cos square, sin square theta plus cos square theta is again 1. This is again a cycle or of 4 quadrant, and in this circle generally we calculate the angle at the 30 degree and 45 degree and 60 degree and 90 degree. Next, in second quadrant it is calculated on 120 degree, 135 degree and 150 degree, then 180. After 180 it is calculated on 210 and 225, and after 225 it is 240, and then 270. After 270 it is calculated on 300, 315 and 330. So all these lines value of angle is given in every point. Here 10, then root 2 by 2, 3 by 2. These are the value of the corresponding angle on the circumference of this circle. So you may learn these things. Now the trigonometric identities, summation and difference formula. This is the summation of difference formula. Sum of two angle. Here we have two angle A plus B. Then sine ratio of the A plus B is equal to sine A cos B plus cos A sin B. Similarly, sine A minus B, sine A cos B minus cos A sin B. So in the combined form sine A plus minus B, it can be expressed sine A cos B plus minus cos A sin B. In the next identity, cos A plus B, A plus minus B is equal to cos A cos B minus plus sin A sin B. Whenever cos A plus B, cos A cos B minus sin A sin B, and cos A minus B, cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. And tan A plus minus B is equal to tan A plus tan B upon 1 minus tan A tan B. So tan A minus B is equal to tan A minus tan B upon 1 minus tan A tan B. Trigonometric identities of double angle formula. If angle is doubled, sin A plus A, that is 2A. If we have sin A plus A, then sin A cos A plus sin A cos A, or after addition it gives 2 sin A cos A. So sin 2A will be 2 sin A cos A. Similarly, cos 2A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A. Or cos square A can be expressed as 1 minus sin square A. So it is expressed 1 minus 2 sin square A. Next, this formula can be expressed as 2 cos square A minus 1. So cos 2A can be expressed in 3 form, cos square A minus sin square A. Whenever it reduces only sin, then it will be 1 minus 2 sin square A. If we reduce it only the cos ratio, then it will be 2 cos square A minus 1. So tan 2A is equal to 2 tan A upon 1 minus tan square A. Trigonometric identities or half angle formula. Sin A by 2. In previous slide it is doubled of angle, or in this slide it is half. Sin A by 2 is equal to plus minus under root 1 minus cos A upon 2. and cos a by 2 is equal to plus minus under root 1 plus cos a upon 2, and tan a by 2 is equal to plus minus under root 1 minus cos a upon 1 plus cos a. These are the formula of half of angle of sine, cos and tan. The quadrant of half determine the sine. So I hope you all are satisfied with these formulas. If you have any query, please mention in comment box. I will resolve it very soon. Thank you very much.